The Internet of Things is a huge trend among trends within the industry, and there's been a lot of progression, certainly with smartphone adoption in the industry, where smartphones now, even still, are not fully penetrated. You're going to see rates from today's number of smartphones in adults, it's about 50%, I believe, and that's going to rise to about 80% by 2020. And when you layer on top of that the trend in terms of the Internet of Things, the Internet of Things is going to grow to potentially a 50 billion connected device market by 2020. And the implications of all of that on service provider networks is pretty impactful. Service providers, on one hand, are going to have a huge opportunity to monetize and to grow their business in areas where they haven't played before. But new challenges are going to emerge, and those challenges are all going to be in terms of scale. How are they going to scale? How are they going to scale their networks? How are they going to be able to make money off of those new connected devices? How are they going to secure those devices in the environments? So all of those things together play right into the strengths of F5. F5 has solutions that allow service providers to be able to scale their networks, to be able to build intelligence into those networks so that they can figure out how to monetize all these Internet of Things. And then security is the biggest issue that they're going to have to address. New threats are going to emerge, and you're going to have, with all these devices, new concerns over security breaches in their network, and multi-layered and dynamic security solutions that F5 brings to bear across all these different domains is going to be able to help address that. Well, right now I would say that the migration to NFV is probably the most disruptive thing happening in the industry. They're really looking to re-architect their networks so that their networks are more service-oriented. And that's a big change. It's no longer about transport, now it's about delivering services to users and delivering them profitably. So service providers are looking at NFV as a vehicle to help them be able to build services, or be able to build customized services, be able to spin them up quicker, be able to get them to market quicker, and be able to deliver a broader array of services to users. And so I think in the next year or 2 years, you're going to see even more momentum in that area. I think that a continued evolution in NFV architectures and in the ecosystem, it's really about the ecosystem. And I think a continued evolution in terms of all the ecosystem players taking NFV architectures to the next level, where we have true inner working among all the different players in the industry. I think that's critical. And I think security is going to be a big factor, I think, as these networks evolve and you see security risks that just continue to evolve in the industry. It's going to be more important than ever, with architectures evolving, with new services evolving, with devices proliferating, and with Internet of Things evolving. All those things coming together are going to drive security as a bigger concern for service providers.